What's up, guys? This is Chinese Black with part 2 of Koi Leray. Now, I did a part 1, but once I see my people following these motherfuckers, it's going down. Koi Leray is a drag queen, a trainee, okay? In their terms, the powers that be terms, transgender woman, meaning trans. It has transformed into a fake woman. So just because it looks feminine, and if that is your perspective of how a woman is supposed to look with a big ass skull and an Adam's apple in the neck, then my nigga, you need to check your mental status. Because at the end of the day, they are men. I don't give a fuck how much they shake their male cheeks in your face. They will do anything to convince the world that they are women by wearing the skimpiest outfit, posing in the nastiest way to get your attention, and you niggas fall for it. Enough is enough already. Koi Leray, you're going down, nigga. Because now I see my peeps following you. Oh, hell no. It's about to get broken down until it can't be broken down anymore. Now, part 2. That is Koi Leray, a baby boy. I have a son, a grandson, and a granddaughter. And like I said, little girls have sunshine in their eyes. Little boys do not. They just look like little boys. And this is a little boy. And as I proceed to do and continue my video, you will further know that this is a boy born a male by what? The bones, the sexual characteristics of man and woman. Okay, that is all I need. Because once again, I told you guys, when people pass away and they need to determine the sex of an individual, it's no other way, baby. They must go by the anatomy and the sexual characteristics of man and woman. The anatomy, baby. It is so powerful. And that is how come my content and my channels are removed, because they know the anatomy will tell the real sex of anybody. You understand? Now let's go. So let's go. I have been on my little diet for 2 days. I am not about to die or get sick behind the powers that be fake ass food that they are delivering all over the world to the masses for us to get diabetes, high blood pressure, sugar, have your ass on dialysis. I am not about to serve up their alcohol, their chemical sprayed weed, nothing. I must maneuver myself and live and eat just enough to survive. So I will live off of my fruits and vegetables and, stay away from their fast food and focus on CB, mind, body, and soul. I am not focused on no man. I am not focused on a relationship. I am focused on CB, loving, being in love with Chinese black, and trying my best to wake up the people and save the world. And to you all, truth seekers, my peeps, family, I love you all from top to bottom, bottom to top, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all for helping me when I was down, and everything is looking up. And around October, November, I will reimburse all of my peeps that helped me out. Whether it's $25 here, every paycheck, shoot you something, okay? Just for being there for me, because that wasn't your obligation. You were there for me because you actually love CB and respect CB. And the feelings, okay? The feelings are mutual. You must know that. And my peeps know who they are. Now let's go. Get them. And I had to wake up because after 6 o'clock, I have my little small meal. I have a cup of mixed vegetables, a little bit of a half cup of rice, mix it. And then after 6 o'clock, I don't have anything else unless it's a smoothie. And you have no idea the power behind foods, okay? Powerful foods, meaning powerful enzymes, will make your mind, body, and soul feel amazing. And I need to keep that in my life and drop my old habits. I pray on it, and I want it bad enough, and I will succeed. So with that being said, let's go. As you can see, this is Leray. The name speaks for itself. And I am going to do a science project on this nigga, meaning I am going to break it down body part by body part, by any means necessary, to get you to understand, no matter how this nigga look in a skimpy ass outfit, at the end of the day, it's still a nigga. Now, as you can see, it's a little boy. Now, what I want you to do is forget about the big square face. I want you to look at the throat, meaning the throat is a heavy trait of a man, you guys, okay? Only men necks have an Adam's apple that sticks out. It protrudes out of the neck. It is noticeable. You can see it, baby. In a woman's neck is flat, feminine looking. You will not see an Adam's apple or any bump or lump in a woman's neck. That is the difference between the male and female throat, the male and female neck. In the woman's neck, you will not see an Adam's apple sticking out. But in the man's neck, you will see the Adam's apple sticking out. Men and women have Adam's apples. That is because it protects our voice box. But see, once puberty hit, that Adam's apple is and will and must stick out of the man's neck unless he's fat as fuck and you can't see it, but it's there because it's their trait, it's their characteristic. All right, so pay attention to the testosterone neck on Mr. Leray that you all are jacking off of, and then we are going to go on his Instagram when I am done doing what I am doing, because this might be a part 3, 4, and 5, and I really don't give a fuck until I am done breaking it down the way it needs to be broken down. Okay? Peep the neck. Yo, 3 lumps. You're distracted by the makeup. You're distracted by it being a red bone. Red bone, black bone. It's a neck of a man. Period. Look at that neck moving up and down, all around, from the east to the west, from the north to the south. And yet, people will still believe that this is a woman. Out fucking rages. And you would think a nigga would be like, well, damn. If this is supposed to be a woman, why in the fuck the neck looks like mine? This nigga got the same characteristics as me. What's really going on? Oh, but he has on makeup and a skimpy ass 2-piece bikini. Shit. So you will rather believe it's a woman because of a 2-piece bikini, but you will not believe that it is a man that has a testosterone throat, which is one of the features that God created on a man to differentiate the difference between the male and female neck. That's basically what you're saying. So you're trusting the 2-piece bikini and those little male ass cheeks this nigga be shaking on his Instagram. But fuck the neck. Outrageous. What does it mean when a man's Adam's apple is sticking out? Although both males and females develop Adam's apples, they tend to be more prominent in males. Shall I repeat it? They tend to be more prominent in males. This is because the male larynx generally grows bigger and faster during puberty. A larger larynx explains why males tend to have deeper and louder voices than females. So if you're wondering, well, damn, we just saw Leray with the huge Adam's apple sticking out of the neck. If you're wondering why this nigga is able to talk and speak lightly like a woman, they have and must get voice surgery. And they also have teachers that helps them with their voices to be able to speak lightly. Okay, what is vocal feminization for transgender women? Peep. This involves connecting the interior 1/3 of your vocal folds with sutures. The remaining 2/3 then act as female length vocal folds and yield a slightly higher pitch after healing. There is no scar in the neck, as the entire procedure is done through the mouth while you are asleep under general anesthesia. Well, if that's the case, how come more of them isn't doing that surgery? Because it's very dangerous. Okay, so look, what is the difference between the male and female Adam's apple? Once again, Adam's apples are found on both women and men. They just show up more prominently in men, meaning you can see it. It's more noticeable, okay? As a chunk of bony cartilage that's wrapped around the larynx, also known as the laryngeal prominence. The Adam's apple sits right on top of the thyroid gland, so the area is fittingly called the thyroid cartilage, okay? What do you see? What do you see? Very large, very noticeable, protruding outward. You can see it. It's called a testosterone neck, not an estrogen neck. Look at the knees. No female Q angle, nothing. It's just in a skimpy ass outfit with an Adonis belt. Look at that clavicle. Okay, the collarbone. Look at that. Look at the corner of the shoulder. And you see that butterfly? Lets you already know what time it is. Right there, that butterfly tattoo. Outrageous. Big ass feet. MK Ultra, baby. Transformation, that butterfly. I did a video on it. They all got the butterfly. And look at that clavicle collarbone. Wow. Read it. The difference between the male and female collarbone, the clavicle. Male collarbone refers to the collarbone that occurs in men and is comparatively longer, thicker. Let's see. Look at that collarbone that is about to pop out of the skin. Isn't it longer? Isn't it thicker? Yes, it is. In case you do not know what a collarbone or clavicle is, it's this big ass, long, thick collarbone that's sticking out of coyly the man's shoulder. And more curved than the female collarbone. The female collarbone refers to the collarbone that occurs in women and is comparatively shorter and thinner and less curved. Okay? They're so nasty. No drawers on, Adonis belt, male chest plate. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. They are some sick individuals. Pay attention, because this is the transformation, the transitioning. Trans in numerology is 9999 for your 666, the mark of the beast, and I will show you that.